Hey y'all, welcome back to Sun Bear Specialty Coffee Roasters. I have a video for you today about the Kaldi wide roaster. I've already done one about unboxing this thing, and I've actually done a few roasts already because I decided that it was maybe better to do a few roasts before I do a video where I can get a little familiar with it and maybe be helpful at the same time instead of just fumbling through a video. So today I'm going to do a roast with the Kaldi wide roaster. It does up to 400 grams. I'm going to do 350 for you today so you can see how it works. For the purposes of this video, I've selected an El Salvador Natural from Bodhi Leaf. I'm going to be using that today. I've already roasted one up and it's amazing. So I'm really excited about doing another roast and showing you all how it turns out. Just a couple brief notes with this so far. I've just already noticed that I can achieve lighter roast again, which has been great because I was really kind of struggling towards the end there on my SR 800. I'm going to go ahead and weigh out 350 grams of this. It can do up to 400, but I never like to push a machine. I'd rather get a better roast than not get a better roast, you know. 351. I'll take a couple out. There we go. All right, while this is warming up, I'll tell you a couple things I've noticed already. One, you need to make sure that your butane in this thing is full. It can run out sometimes mid-roast, and you won't know why. It's just tanking temperature-wise. It can ruin a roast if you do that. So I would much rather know from the beginning that I have my butane full, and it's not a problem really. They come as a big pack from Amazon the way I get them, so you might as well just replace it, and then when you need to reuse the little amounts that are left in one, you can always go to that. But I've already experienced that a couple times, and so, you know, whatever can help you guys out when you do yours, hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. I want to show you all the Artisan Setup. So as you can see on here, the BT temperature is closest to the actual temperature that's inside the convection roaster. There we go. Another thing to take note of is this. You want to make sure it doesn't have a lot of chaff that's been in it before and that you're emptying it out each time. It can catch on fire. This is an actual thing that can catch on fire. You don't want that to happen. ABT, or whatever it is, it looks like an A. It's the Greek alphabet A, I believe. That's representative of your rate of rise. So this is something that you really need to pay attention to. Rate of rise is a constant concern. You don't want to have a crazy rate of rise. Okay. My temperature is up to 316, 317. All right, I'm at 327. I've had really good results in this area, so I'm going to go ahead and hit charge here. It's now 331. And I'm going to load in my beans into the hopper. Easy process, there's nothing complicated about it. Okay, and a couple cool things. I love this part, the looking glass, that you can just kind of see what's going on with your beans. That you can see the kind of ambient color in there right now. Right now we're still green. It's still green beans. One of the things that I do love about this is that I can open the trier and see my beans. And there they are, they're still green. They've not dried completely yet. Once they do dry, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna hit dry end on Artisan. And it normally happens somewhere around 320. I might even, my rate of rise is a little low right now. I'm going to bring it up. I like it around 13, 14. So I'm going to bring that up. You can see it's rising right now. And then hopefully we'll see some progress. Check my beans again. They're starting to get some tint to them, but not fully dry. You can still see beans that are just green. Okay, let's check it again. Okay, we're getting closer now. This is called the Maillard phase, and It's really, like I said, more closer to 320 normally. That's not a standard, and you can't guarantee that all beans are going to be there by 320, but yeah. As you can see with this one, it's a natural. There's lots of chaff coming out, and I will definitely have to unload that chaff collector at the end. All right, we are at 314 and still rising. My ABT is still pretty good. All right, we're looking a lot more like dry phase now, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it on here. It's at 318. That just basically is saying that my dry end is done. Then from there, the next phase that we're looking for is the beginning of first crack. So the job is simple right now. I'm just waiting for first crack, and then from there, the momentum really starts to pick up once first crack hits, and you'll see your temperature kind of rising pretty fastly. At that point, I'll be making a decision about when I want to drop my beans. And then's where it gets a little bit unprofessional in my opinion. This is all great and I love it, and it makes me feel like a pro. The downside to my other section, the cooling part, is very, very redneck. So you'll get to see that. Unfortunately, the way I do it is just with a fan right now. And it's not great, but it's what it is right now. Eventually I'll probably be doing a video with a better fan deal or something, I don't know. Okay, I can check my beans. They're looking beautifully brown. Okay, I've got quite a bit of first crack going. I'm gonna check my beans one more time and then make my decision. Probably, we're looking pretty brown. I don't want it getting crazy out of hand. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and hit drop. We are at 10:55, that's pretty good. I think the last one was around 11. Man, let me let you see this real quick. Look at the golden brownness of this thing. It's extremely hot, you wanna be careful. This is where I put my beans on a fan. Kind of a cheat. These are beautiful beans, man. Beautiful. Come up to roast and hit properties, okay? In here, there's a title. And mine should already be here, but I'm gonna type it in anyway. It's El Salvador. I'll just type with one hand because I'm holding my camera. Okay? And then I put in green 350. You wanna weigh your beans on the way out and see what you have. So let's do that real quick. And I have 311 point something on the way out. It's going to tell you your percentage of bean loss. So I've got negative 11.1 bean loss. Yeah, so that way you at least know what you're going through coffee bean wise. Okay, that's all I'm really tracking at this point. I wish I could track density and moisture. Color, that's up to you. I don't even know what these numbers stand for, and that's something I need to look up. I would like to know that, and then the difference if it's ground. This is very much lighter roast. If you look at this is a light roast. It's nice. It's super golden brown. It's beautiful, and this thing tastes genius. On the description it says notes of vanilla cake, citrus, stuff like that. I actually had a vanilla birthday cake power bar with it this morning, and I was like, dude, that's actually a pretty good description. It's not far off. It's brilliant. This is a brilliant coffee. I love my Kaldi. Like always, if you can, like, subscribe, comment. I love hearing people's comments on the videos, and even if it's a question I don't know, I can try and look them up or figure it out. But it's great. I love knowing that there's a community of people in the coffee industry that care and are willing to help each other out. That's kind of the background I come from, and so it always means a lot to me when other people contribute and say, you know, their ideas or whatever about the coffee. Anyway, thank you all for sticking around, and we'll see you real soon. Hope you have a great day.